Yeah. Hi, everyone. Myself is Usman, and I'm working as a pre-sales head in VeriPark. What we basically do in VeriPark is to create the transformation journeys, which are not only focused on the customer touchpoints, but they are also focused on the bank staff. That how a bank staff experience can be enhanced by the use of technology, and how you can get your customers sticking to your bank. What we have seen in recent past is that most of the banks are focusing on acquiring new customers by using digital onboarding, selfie-based onboarding, video call-based onboarding, and whatnot. But what they're overlooking is a fact that acquisition of a customer by Bank A is a loss of customer by Bank B. So, what we are doing in VeriPark is to design some journeys so that your customers are staying in your bank as a happy customer. In order to do that, I would like to introduce you to my persona, which is Stephen Such in our case. So what I'll do with Stephen Such, as a relationship manager, I can see all the overviews of his products, his utilizations, his assets comparison, his investments, AUMs, RUMs, interaction timeline. I can see his goals, predictions, 720, his relationship, and even spending analysis. But the most important thing, what I would focus today on, is our predictions tab. As you can see over here is that Stephen is very happy with the bank's account services. But at the same time, you can see that there is a very high probability that there would be a churn happening onto Stephen's card. As a relationship manager, what I would do is that I would go and get some more details. By clicking on the actionable insights, I can see that the transactions have been declining from June, and it keeps on declining. And the only reason that could happen is he got a better credit card around the market, and someone else is able to capture his interest. Now, how to get him back? That is the most important point for your bank to do as of now. So, what the relationship manager is pushed from the backend engine are some of the suggested actions, which could have happened to Steve, which made him switch his bank for a different product. So what relationship manager can do, he could quickly get in call with Steve, and he would say the reason of the declining transactions. And let's say Steve says that he had got a better cashback offer. But the relationship manager can see that he can give him an even better cashback offer, and within one click, the offer can be applied to his account. So we have made Stephen a happy customer within just a couple of clicks. The next storyline would be what to do with your happy customers. You start selling your happy customers new products. One conventional way of doing that would be send him a lot of campaigns, a lot of offers, a lot of messages. Most of them would be staying in the pile, and he would not be bothered about them. But what we have done in VeriPark, we have structured a way to capture the lifetime events of the customers by looking at his transactional activities and then propose him some offers. As you can see over here is that Stephen is recently married. He opened up a joint account, and he's landed onto a new job. What could happen next? That our predictive engine determines that there is a very high probability that the newly married couple is going for a vacation, which is usually the case, right? Not only that, it is also predicting that there is an 85% propensity that they would be interested in a mortgage application. So if you are putting mortgage loan at this particular point of time, this is what will interest Stephen the most. Now, we are not only leveraging the fact of his lifetime events, but also using the personal finance management module. You must be aware of personal finance management module from the customer's perspective. You can create goals, you can track your budgets, you can do stuff around your personal finance management module. But today what I'm going to show you is the banker's view of personal finance management module. How a banker can see this information and how a banker can put some products in front of the customer. You can see over here that Stephen have got a BMW car and the goal is achieved. But at the same time, you can see that he have also applied a goal for mortgage down payment, which is lagging behind around $8,000. So if your bank can go to Stephen and say that, look, I can give you an offer of $8,000 personal loan and go get your mortgage started now. before any other bank reaches him. Or if we have a better campaign running on with lower loan to value ratio, this is the right time to pitch it to Stephen. And it would make sure that your bank is landing to a customer much before any other bank. So we have seen two journeys by now. How to make a leaving out customer stay in your bank. Once he is happy, how can you sell him some new products? But we have extended the journeys by making sure that how a happy relation will land onto you more expensive or more interesting relationships from the relationship manager. And in order to see that, I will jump into the relationship tabs. Here you can see Stephen's relationship around from various views. You can see that Stephen was a co-borrower with Chris, her spouse Sarah is also banking, and a lot of other relationships around. But this information would be useful once you will know that how this can help the bank to make more customers happy around his referral graphs. So what I can do is that I can click on mortgage, and you will see some golden bubbles around. What these golden bubbles are telling you, these are the customers in Stephen's referral graph which would be very much interested in getting a mortgage loan. Similarly, I can see which of the customers are interested in doing investments, insurance, saving plans, credit cards, salary transfer, or a yacht loan. Yacht loan sounds interesting from a relationship management perspective because the higher the asset values, the more the bank would be interested. So what I can see over here is that there is only one person, Maggie, which is interested in getting a yacht loan, and propensity for her getting a yacht is around 80%, which is quite a significant propensity. And how Stephen can help you to connect to Maggie is that her spouse and Maggie are working into the same organization. Not only that, you can go and you can invite Maggie to a very private, personal event, a very VIP kind of an event by issuing some passes and take your relationship to next level. So these are a few of the journeys which we have created for our successful customers. If you want to know more, please feel free to visit us. Thank you so much.